I am Eva Pruneda Ruiz on behalf of the Catalan National Assembly, a grassroots body defending the right of self-determination of the Catalan people. The OSCE Office for Democratic Institutions and Human Rights aims, among others, at providing support to civil society to promote democracy, the rule of law, human rights, and non-discrimination. However, since 2017, the task of civil society and human rights defenders in Spain is under threat, as Catalan peaceful activists and public officials face persecution through lawfare, a systematic repression which is eroding the rule of law, turning it into a rule by law. Since 2017, Catalan referendum on independence, brutally repressed by the Spanish police, the Catalan democratic and peaceful pro-independence movement has been the social and political movement most affected by violations of fundamental rights in Western Europe. The former president of the body I represent, Mr. Jordi Sánchez, and the president of Catalan cultural NGO Òmnium Cultural, Mr. Jordi Cuixart, spent 3.5 years in jail for calling for peaceful protests. The UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention declared that the imprisonment was arbitrary as they were jailed for exercising their rights of freedom of speech and peaceful assembly. Regular citizens are also affected by this persecution, with more than 3,300 Catalan activists Catalan victims of institutional violence or lawfare, like the 9 Catalan activists arrested under terrorist accusations in 2019. Despite being released due to the lack of evidence, the Spanish National High Court has recently prosecuted them under the same charges, adding 4 more people to the cause. Spanish authorities' behavior is eroding the democratic principles of the rule of law. It's the example which growingly authoritarian states such as Turkey, China, or Russia use to justify their repressive actions. Considering these facts, what measures do you think OSCE human rights bodies could undertake to tackle with these human rights violations? Thank you very much.